Let's go for some chit-chat with Neo. Maybe she'll give us some good luck for the rest of the run, or at least some juicy gossip about the other spire creatures. Enemies with 1 HP? That's like playing on easy mode. Let's breeze through the next 3 combats with style. Let's take on the first monster node and show them who's boss. Time to flex my card-playing skills. Let's smash that cultist with Bash and make it regret ever crossing paths with us. Oh man, this card is perfect for my deck. With all those strike cards I have, it's gonna pack a serious punch. Let's go for it. Let's go for the question mark node. Who knows what kind of cool stuff we might find there? Maybe a new relic or some sweet upgrades. Let's go for the question mark node. Who knows what kind of treasure or event we might find there? It's like opening a mystery box. Oh, we're definitely going to hit that continue button. I mean, who wouldn't want to see what crazy challenges or rewards are coming up next? Let's keep the excitement going. Let's hit that play button like it owes us money. Time to dive into the action and see what surprises await us in this match and keep event. What's up? Just here slaying some spire and having a blast with all of you. I'm feeling lucky today, so I'm gonna go with card 5. Who knows, maybe it'll be the game changer I need to slay this spire. Let's go for card 6 because it's lucky number 6. Plus, who can resist the allure of a mysterious card? I'm feeling lucky today, so I'm going to go with card 7. Who knows? It might be the secret to victory. I'm feeling lucky today, so I'm going to go with card 8. Who knows? It might just be the perfect card to help me win this match and keep event. Let's go for the limit break. I'm feeling like breaking some limits and going all out in this match. Let's go for the bash card. I'm feeling the need to smash some enemies with a big hit. Plus, who doesn't love a good old bash in a card game, am I right? Let's go for the limit break. I'm feeling like breaking some limits and going all out in this match. Let's go for the bash card. I'm feeling the need to smash some enemies with a big, heavy hit. Plus, who doesn't love a good bash, am I right? Let's go for the limit break. I'm feeling the need to break some limits and unleash some serious power in this match. Time to show off some epic moves. Let's go for the bash card. I'm feeling the need to smash some enemies with a big hit. Let's wrap this up quickly with a strike to the Acid Slime S and move on to the next monster. Time to say goodbye to the Spike Slime with a swift strike. Adios, little slime! Let's set things on fire with Combust. It's like a mini AoE damage every turn. Plus, who doesn't love a little chaos and explosions in their deck, right? Let's take a chance with the question mark node. Who knows what goodies we might find there? Let's pray and remove a card from our deck. Who needs that extra HP anyway? We're here to slay, not to play it safe. Let's keep the momentum going and hit that Kinyu button. We're on a roll. Let's see where this wing statue event takes us. I'm gonna smack that bug with a strike card and squash it like a pro gamer. Time to say goodbye to the pesky louse with a swift strike. Adios, little bug. Alright, Warcry is a cool card. Drawing a card and putting one back on top of the deck can help with setting up combos. Plus, it's free. Let's add it to the deck. Let's smack that gremlin knob with a bash and make it regret messing with us. Time to show this gremlin knob who's boss with a big hit from Perfected Strike. Let's take it down in style. Let's smack that gremlin knob with a strike card to show it who's boss. Let's dig deeper into our deck and plan ahead for the next turn with a little shuffle and draw action. This little guy needs a taste of my power. Let's show him what we're made of with a good old strike. This little defend card is going to help me survive the Gremlin Knob's attack. Can't let that pesky monster take me down. Time to give that Gremlin Knob a taste of my powerful strikes. Let's show it who's boss. This little guy needs a taste of my powerful strikes. Let's show him who's boss. This card is like setting up a fiery barbecue for the Gremlin Knob, slowly roasting it while I focus on defending myself. This is going to be epic. I'm going to unleash the power of all my strike cards with Perfected Strike and crush that Gremlin Knob. Oh man, Offering is such a great card. Yeah, I lose a bit of HP, but gaining 2 energy and drawing 3 cards is totally worth it. Let's go for it. Let's stomp on those mushrooms. Who needs healing when you can just crush your enemies, right? Plus, angering them might make things more exciting. Let's dive into this fight like a champ. Mushrooms beware, Algoria is coming for you with all her virtual might. Let's take a little hit to get a big energy boost and draw some cards. It's like a quick coffee break in the middle of a battle. Let's give that fungi beast a headache with Bash and make it easier to take down. I'm just gonna slap down and defend because I don't feel like taking any unnecessary damage right now. I'm just gonna slap down and defend to protect myself a bit. Can't be taking too many hits, gotta keep this VTube show going. Let's smack that fungi beast with the lowest health with a strike card to start bringing it down. Time to give that fungi beast a taste of my powerful strike and take it down in one go. I'm just gonna slap down some defense to make sure those fungi beasts don't scratch me up too much. Can't have them ruining my fabulous look. Time to say goodbye to the fungi beast with a swift strike. Adios, little mushroom buddy? Buddy? Let's give that fungi beast a good bash and make it regret messing with us. Time to show this fungi beast who's boss with a good old strike to the face. Hey, who doesn't love drawing cards and gaining block at the same time? Shrug It Off is like a warm hug in card form. Plus, it only costs 1 energy, so it's a no-brainer addition to the deck. Let's take a rest here and chill for a bit. Gotta make sure I'm at my best for the next fight. Hey, we're below half our max HP, so let's take a chill pill and rest up to heal 30% of our max HP. We gotta make sure we're ready to kick some butt in the next fights. Time to show that looter who's boss with a good old strike to the face. Let's take a little hit to get some energy and draw more cards. More cards, more fun, right? I'm just gonna slap down some defense to make sure I don't get smacked too hard. Safety first, right? I'm just gonna slap down a defend to protect myself a bit. Can't have those monsters hitting me too hard, you know? I'm just gonna throw up my defenses real quick. Gotta protect myself, you know? This card gives me a nice boost in defense and lets me draw an extra card, so why not? Let's set things on fire with Combust and watch the enemies burn. Let's go with Thunderclap. It deals damage to all enemies and applies vulnerable, setting up for some big hits later on. Plus, it's only 1 energy cost, so it's a good addition to the deck. Let's go for the question mark node. Who knows what kind of treasure or event we might find there? Maybe a cute little shop or a mysterious event? Let's find out. Who needs good karma when you can have cold hard cash? Am I right? Desecrate all the way, baby. Plus, a little regret never hurt anyone, right? Time to shrug off Lagavelin's attacks and draw into some more cards to turn the tide in our favor. Let's smash this Lagavelin with a bash. More damage, more fun. Let's give these monsters a shock they won't forget with Thunderclap, making them more vulnerable to my attacks. I'm gonna lose some HP, but gaining energy and drawing cards is totally worth it. Let's go all out. Let's give Lagavelin a thunderous clap and make it regret facing us. This bash card is going to hit Lagavelin hard and make it easier to take down. Let's set things on fire and watch them burn. Combust is the way to go for some extra damage without targeting anyone specific. Well, looks like I got absolutely destroyed in Slay the Spire. Time to shake it off and try again, maybe with a little less potato play next time. Algoria Nova. Well, looks like the Spire slayed me this time. Time for a snack break, and then we'll try again. No worries. Well, looks like I got absolutely destroyed in Slay the Spire. Time to brush it off and try again, maybe with a little less potato play next time. Well, that run was a total disaster. Time to shake it off and try again, maybe with a little less potato aim this time. Well, looks like I got absolutely destroyed in Slay the Spire. Time to blame it on RNG and try again tomorrow. What's up, just chillin', slaying some Spire, and having a blast with all of you? Well, looks like the Spire just slayed me instead. Time for a snack break, and then we'll try again. No worries. What's up? Just here slaying some Spire and having a blast. Let's go for some chit-chat with Neo. Maybe she'll give us some good luck for the rest of the run, who knows? Oh man, enemies with 1 HP? That's like a dream come true. I can just breeze through these combats without breaking a sweat. Let's go for it and make this run even more fun. Let's take on the monster. I'm feeling pumped up and ready to show them who's boss. This slime is about to get bashed and smashed. Let's make it regret being slimy. Let's smack that slimy boy with a good old strike card to get closer to victory. Let's go with Iron Wave. It's like hitting and blocking at the same time, multitasking at its finest. Plus, it's only 1 energy cost. Can't go wrong with that. Let's bash that cultist with some extra damage and make it easier to defeat later on. Whoa, Carnage is like a big punch in the face to the enemy. 20 damage for just 2 energy? Sign me up. Let's go for the question mark node. Maybe we'll find some cool stuff or a fun event to spice things up. I mean, who doesn't love a good face trader event? I'm all about taking risks and seeing what goodies I can get. Let's keep the party going and hit that continue button. Let's roll the dice and see if we get lucky with the face trader. Good face or bad face, either way, it'll be an adventure. Let's grab Pommel Strike. It deals damage and lets us draw a card so we can keep the momentum going in battles. Let's go for the Heavy Blade. It deals a whopping 14 damage and gets stronger with our strength. It's like swinging a giant sword at our enemies. Let's grab Warcry. Drawing a card and putting one back on top of our deck can help us set up our next turn strategically. Plus, it's free to play, so why not? Let's smack that little bug with some cards and draw more cards to smack it even harder next turn. Time to finish this battle in style with a big hit from Carnage. Let's wrap this up and move on to the next challenge. What's up? Just here slaying some spire and having a blast. Oh man, spot weakness is perfect for setting up big damage turns. Plus, it's only 1 energy cost, so why not add some extra strength to my arsenal? Let's take on the elite. I'm feeling pumped up and ready to show them who's boss. Let's smash that monster with Bash. It's gonna make it easier to knock it out. Time to bring down the hammer with this heavy blade on the beefiest enemy and show them who's boss. Let's flex those muscles and get stronger before the enemy hits us with a punch. Let's dig deeper into the deck and hopefully find something to turn the tide in our favor. This card gives me more options for my next turn and helps me cycle through my deck faster. Plus, who doesn't love drawing more cards? What's up? Just here slaying some spire and having a blast. How about you? Time to smack that sentry with some cards and draw more cards for even more smacking. Time to put up my defenses and show these monsters that I'm not an easy target. Time to bring down the hammer with heavy blade on that sentry. Let's show them who's boss. Let's smack that sentry with a good old strike to bring it closer to defeat. Hey, drawing cards is always a good thing, right? Plus, it combos well with exhaust cards. Let's go with Dark Embrace. I'm all about that card draw life. Gotta keep the momentum going and find those big plays. Let's smack that looter with a strike. Gotta take him down before he steals all my gold. Time to bring down the hammer with heavy blade and show this looter who's boss. Oh, look at that. The enemy is itching for a fight, so I'm gonna flex a bit and hit him harder next turn. I'm gonna smack that looter with an iron wave, getting some defense and offense in one go. Let's smash that looter with a big hit and show it who's boss. Oh man, Rupture is like that friend who always has your back. Every time you take a hit, you get stronger. It's like turning your pain into gain. Gotta love it. This big sword is gonna slice through that bug like butter. Let's smack that bug with Iron Wave, get some block, and deal some damage all in one go. Let's shuffle through the deck and see if we can find something spicy for the next turn. This louse is going down. Time to show them who's boss with a swift strike. Let's throw up some block and show these monsters who's boss. Let's smash that bug with Bash and make it regret messing with us. Let's smack that weak louse and get closer to victory. I'm going to play this card because it's the best option. Let's just smash that bug with Carnage. It's going to be quick and easy. I'm feeling a bit fashionable today, so let's add Clothesline to the deck. It deals damage and applies weak, perfect for controlling the enemy's strength. Let's grab that treasure. I'm feeling lucky today. Who knows what shiny loot awaits me? Let's smack that second fungi beast with a pommel strike and draw a card for some extra spice in our hand. Let's smash that fungi beast with a heavy blade. It's gonna feel like a ton of bricks falling on it. Let's give that fungi beast a fashion makeover with a clothesline attack, making it look weak and vulnerable. Let's bash the first fungi beast to finish it off and apply vulnerable for the next turn. Time to bring out the big guns and smash that fungi beast with carnage. Let's get rid of it in style. This fungi beast is going down with a big hit from my strike card. Hey, this card is like a discount deal. The more HP I lose, the cheaper it gets, and it deals a solid 18 damage. Let's add some risk and reward to the mix. This Warcry card is going to help me dig deeper into my deck and set up my next turn for success. What's up? Just here, slaying some spires and having a blast. Let's smash that slime with a big hit and move on to the next one. This slime is about to get squished by my heavy blade. Let's go for it! Well, that was a total disaster. Looks like I need to work on my card-slinging skills a bit more, huh? Time to hit the drawing board and come back stronger next time. Well, I guess I'll just blame it on my cat walking across the keyboard. GG, better luck next time. Well, looks like I got absolutely destroyed in Slay the Spire. Time to go cry in a corner and rethink my life choices. Well, I guess I'll just blame it on my cat walking across the keyboard. GG, better luck next time. Well, looks like the spire slayed me this. Oh man, enemies with 1 HP? That's like playing on easy mode. I'll breeze through these combats without breaking a sweat. Let's go for it. Let's take on the first monster node and show them who's boss. Plus, I could use the extra golden loot. Let's smack that bug with a strike card and get rid of it before it causes any more trouble. Time to finish off this pesky louse with a good old strike. Adios, little bug. Oh man, seeing red is like a shot of espresso for your deck. Gain 2 energy and exhaust it right away. Let's keep the energy flowing. I'm not falling for that trap. I'll leave the Golden Idol event and play it safe. Safety first, right? Let's go for Thunderclap. It deals 4 damage to all enemies and applies 1 vulnerable to each of them. It's a great way to weaken multiple enemies at once and set them up for bigger hits. Let's go for Clash. It's a 0-cost card that deals 14 damage if all our cards in hand are attacks. It's a high damage potential card that can come in handy during battles. This Acid Slime S is on its last legs. Time to give it the final blow with a good old strike. Headbutt is like the ultimate boomerang card. You can deal damage and then bring back a card from your discard pile to use again. It's like recycling, but with more punching. This jawworm is about to get a taste of its own medicine with a headbutt to the face and a card retrieval combo. Hey, Shrug It Off is a solid choice here. It gives you some block and lets you draw a card. Can't go wrong with that. Hey there, we're at half health, so let's take a chill pill and rest up to heal 30% of our max HP. Can't go slaying spires on an empty stomach, right? Let's just shrug off the damage and draw a card. Who knows what goodies we might get. Let's juice up with some energy so we can go ham on these sentries. Let's smack that sentry with a strike and get rid of it before it can cause any more trouble. This sentry is looking at me funny, so I'm going to show it who's boss with a good old strike to the face. I need to beef up my defenses before those sneaky sentries try to sneak in some damage. This is going to be epic. I'm unleashing Clash on the beefiest sentry to show them who's boss. Let's smack that sentry with a headbutt and send it back to the discard pile where it belongs. Ah, gotta shield myself from those pesky attacks with some defend. Can't let those monsters ruin my day. Time to smack that sentry with a strike. Let's knock it down a peg or two. I know it's not the most exciting play, but hey, gotta stay alive to keep slaying, right? This strike card is perfect for smacking down that sentry and getting closer to victory. This strike card is perfect to knock out that weak monster and move on to the next one without wasting any damage. Let's give those monsters a shocking surprise with Thunderclap, make them more vulnerable to our attacks. Let's smash the monster with more HP first, so we can focus on the weaker one later. Ah, let's beef up a bit and see what else we can get our hands on. Time to show this sentry who's boss with a good old strike to the face. Oh man, this card is like a bargain deal. The more HP I lose, the cheaper it gets to deal a whopping 18 damage. Sign me up for some bloodshed. Let's give that slimy spike a taste of my bash. Gotta make sure it feels the pain before it can even think about attacking me. Let's smack that little slime with a strike card and show it who's boss. Time to unleash the fury with blood for blood on that spike slime S and show it who's boss. Let's smack that slimy boy with a headbutt and bring back a useful card from the discard pile. Let's give these slimes a little shock therapy with Thunderclap, make them more vulnerable to my attacks. Let's smack that little acid slime with blood for blood and show it who's boss. Let's shrug off those incoming attacks and see what else we can draw to turn the tide in our favor. I'm just gonna slap down some defense and chill for a bit, let the monsters do their thing while I stay safe. time to show this slime who's boss with a powerful strike that gets stronger the more I get hurt. Let's finish this. Oh man, spot weakness is perfect for boosting my strength when the enemy is about to attack. Gotta take this one for sure. Upgrade 2 random cards? Sure, why not? Let's spice up our deck a bit and see what kind of crazy combos we can pull off with these upgrades. Plus, who needs that measly 16 HP anyway, right? YOLO! Let's smash this slime with a big bash and make it regret messing with us. Let's give these slimes a shocking surprise with Thunderclap, hitting them all at once and making them more vulnerable to our attacks. Well, that was a total disaster. Time to blame it on the RNG gods and try again tomorrow. Fail fish? Well, I guess I'll just blame it on my bad luck and lack of skill. But hey, at least I had fun failing miserably. Let's have a chat with Neo. Maybe she'll give us some cool relic or something. Who knows, right? Plus, I'm curious to see what she has to say. Enemies with 1 HP? That's like playing against a bunch of marshmallows. Let's go for the easy wins and breeze through these combats. Let's take on this monster and show it who's boss. I'm feeling pumped up and ready to slay some spire creatures. Let's finish off this pesky louse with a good old strike card. Time to squash it like a bug. Hey, this card is like a gym buff for my deck. Every time I get hit, I get stronger. Let's pump up those muscles. Who needs certainty when you can have gold? Am I right? Let's take the risk and gain that sweet 175 gold, even if it means getting cursed with doubt. I doubt it will affect us much anyway. I mean, come on, who doesn't want to continue? Let's keep this party going. Let's give that jawworm a good old bash to the face and send it packing. Oh man, Heavy Blade is a beast of a card. It deals a whopping 14 damage and gets stronger with your strength. Definitely adding this to my deck for some serious damage output. Let's go for Perfected Strike. We already have a lot of strike cards in our deck, so this will pack a punch with all those extra damage bonuses. Plus, it's always satisfying to see those big numbers pop up on the screen. Let's grab Armaments to gain 5 block and upgrade a card in our hand for the rest of combat. Upgraded cards are always a good investment. Let's get Swole with Flex, gain 2 strength for some extra oomph in our attacks. Plus, it's free to play, so why not? Let's grab Hemokinesis. Sure, we lose a bit of HP, but dealing 15 damage for just 1 energy is totally worth it. Plus, we can always heal up later, right? Let's grab Evolve. Whenever we draw a status card, we get to draw another card. More cards means more options, right? Plus, it's only 1 gold, so why not? Let's roll the dice and see what crazy card we can get from the Transmogrifier. Transforming a card sounds like a fun gamble, so let's go for it. This big boy is going down with a heavy hit, no mercy. Oh man, Exhume is like having a second chance at using a powerful card that you already played. It's like hitting the undo button on a bad move, so I'm definitely picking this one. Let's go smack some monsters around and show them who's boss. Plus, I could use some more gold to buy some cool stuff later. Let's smash the cultist with a big bash and make it regret messing with us. Let's beef up our defenses and make our cards even stronger for the rest of this brawl. Time to show this cultist what we're made of. Let's smash this cultist with a Heavy Blade Plus. Time to show them who's boss with some heavy damage. Let's finish off this cultist with a Perfected Strike. Whoa, Carnage is a beast of a card. 20 damage for just 2 energy? Sign me up. Let's add some serious firepower to this deck. Let's flex our muscles and smash the slaver with this heavy blade. It's gonna feel like a truck hitting him. This slaver is going down. Let's show him who's boss with a good old strike to the face. Let's give this slaver a good old bash and make it regret messing with us. This is going to be a bloody good time. Let's hit the slaver hard with hemokinesis and show them who's boss. Hey, I love drawing cards and gaining block at the same time. It's like getting a bonus for protecting myself. Let's grab that treasure. Maybe there's some shiny loot waiting for us. Let's just shrug off the slime's attacks and see what else we can draw into. It's like a little nope to their damage. Time to beef up my defenses and make one of my cards even better for the rest of this fight. Let's get tactical. Time to flex those muscles and show these monsters who's boss. Let's pump up and smash them with some serious damage. Let's give that acid slime a good bash and make it regret sliming around here. Let's smack that slimy dude with a strike. Gotta get rid of it before it splits into more annoying slimes. Time to get a little stronger every time I take a hit. Might as well make the most out of it. Time to give that slimy foe a taste of their own medicine with a bit of blood magic. Let's bring back a card from the dead pile and surprise our enemies with a powerful move. Let's just smash that cultist with carnage and move on to the next fight. No time to waste. Let's give that cultist a good whack with bash and make it easier to knock them out. Well, looks like I got absolutely destroyed in Slay the Spire. Time to brush it off and try again, maybe with a little less potato aim this time. Well, looks like I got absolutely destroyed in Slay the Spire. Time to shake it off and try again, maybe with a little less potato play next time. Fail fish. Well, looks like I got absolutely destroyed in Slay the Spire. Time to brush it off and try again, maybe with a little less potato play next time. Well, looks like I got absolutely destroyed in Slay the Spire. Time to shake it off and try again, maybe with a little less potato plays next time. Let's hit up that talk option. Maybe Neo has some juicy gossip to share about the Spire. Or maybe she just wants to chat about the weather. Either way, let's see what she's got for us. Oh man, enemies with 1 HP? That's like a dream come true. I can just sneeze on them and they'll be defeated. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's go for it. Let's take on the first monster node and show them who's boss. Plus, I could use some extra gold. Let's smack that louse with a strike. Gotta take it down before it curls up again. Oh man, Feel No Pain is like having a shield that keeps getting stronger every time you exhaust a card. It's like having a never-ending block party. Let's grab this one and show those enemies who's boss! Let's go for the question mark node. Who knows? Maybe we'll find some shiny loot or a helpful event. Let's go for the box option. Who cares about a little regret when we can get a shiny new relic? Plus, I love surprises, so let's see what we get. Let's smash this jawworm with a bash! It's gonna feel the pain after this hit. Oh man, Rupture is perfect for my deck. I love getting stronger every time I take damage. Bring it on, enemies! Let's go for the question mark node because who knows? Maybe there's a cool event waiting for us. Plus, I'm feeling lucky today. Who needs certainty when you can have gold, am I right? Let's take the gold and embrace the doubt. It's like a surprise package waiting to be opened. Oh man, I gotta keep the adrenaline pumping. Let's dive right back into the action and hit that continue button. Let's pop that Rupture card and get swole every time we take a hit. Let's go with Intimidate. Applying weak to all enemies can really help in reducing the damage we take. Plus, it's a free card to play. Let's go smash that monster. I'm feeling pumped up and ready to take on anything. Time to smack that louse with the highest HP and show them who's boss with a solid strike. Ah, gotta beef up my defenses with this one. Can't let those pesky louses get the best of me. Time to put up my defenses and show these louses who's boss. Let's smash this bug with a bash. It's gonna make it easier to squish him. Ah, let's throw some shade at these louses with Intimidate and make them feel weak and useless. This louse is on its last legs, time to finish it off with a good old strike. This louse is about to get squashed like a bug with this strike card. Time to smack that louse with a strike. Let's show them who's boss. I'm just gonna slap down some defense and chill for a bit. Let the monsters come to me. Let's give that louse a good old bash and make it regret being in our way. Oh man, Rampage is such a fun card to play with. It starts off dealing 8 damage, but it gets stronger each time you play it in a combat. Let's add some spice to this deck with Rampage. Let's hit up that shop, maybe they have some sweet deals on relics or cards. Plus, I could use a break from all this monster bashing. Let's smack that slimy boy with a good old strike to show it who's boss. Alright, time to throw up some defenses and make Spike Slime's attack feel like a tickle. Let's smack that slime with a good old strike to bring it down. Let's smack that Spike Slime with some damage. Gotta take it down before it splits. This slime is gonna feel the wrath of my strike card. Let's show it who's boss. Alright, let's make these slime balls a little less threatening with some weakness. They won't know what hit them. This slime is going down. Time to show them who's boss with a solid hit. Let's keep smacking that slime with Rampage. It's getting stronger each time, and we're having fun watching it grow. Oh man, seeing red is such a lifesaver when you need that extra energy to play more cards in a turn. Plus, it exhausts itself, so you don't have to worry about cluttering your deck with it. Definitely picking this one. Let's take a chance with the question mark node. Who knows what kind of treasure or challenge awaits us there? Adventure time! Let's smack that acid slime with a strike card and show it who's boss. Let's take out the big guy first. Less enemies to deal with means less headaches for me. I'm just gonna slap down a defend to shield myself from those slimy attacks. Can't have them ruining my fabulous hair. Let's smash that slimy dude with Rampage and watch its damage go up like a crazy roller coaster. Let's juice up with some energy so we can go ham on these slimes. This card is going to make me stronger every time I take a hit, so bring on the pain, I'm ready to flex. Let's make these slimes feel a little less slimy, shall we? Let's smack that acid slime with a strike and take it down. Time to put up my shield and play it safe with a little defense. Can't have those slimes ruining my hair. This card is going to help me block some incoming damage and potentially gain more block if I exhaust cards. Time to put up my shield and play it safe. Gotta protect my precious HP. Let's smack that slimy dude with the strike card and move on to the next target. Let's smack that little acid slime S with the strike card and show it who's boss. Let's smash that slime with Rampage. It's gonna get stronger each time I use it. This slime is about to get bashed. Let's show it who's boss with a big hit and some vulnerable. Let's chat it up with Neo. Maybe she'll give us some sweet relics or a powerful blessing. Plus, who doesn't love a good gossip session with a mystical being? Oh man, enemies with 1 HP? That's like a dream come true. I can just sneeze on them and they'll be defeated. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's go for it. Let's go for the last monster node and show them who's the boss. Plus, more gold is always a good thing, right? Let's finish this off with a bang. One last strike and we're done here. Let's grab power through. Sure, it adds wounds to your hand, but that 15 block is going to come in handy for those big hits. Let's go for Thunderclap. It deals 4 damage and applies 1 vulnerable to all enemies. It's like giving them a little shock therapy. They won't know what hit them. Let's grab True Grit. It gives us some block and also helps us get rid of a random card in our hand. It's like cleaning up while defending ourselves, multitasking at its finest. Let's hit up that question mark node. Maybe we'll find some cool loot or a helpful event. Plus, who doesn't love a good mystery? Who needs certainty when you can have gold? Am I right? Let's take the risk and gain that sweet 175 gold. Doubt is just a state of mind, but gold is forever. Let's keep the party going and hit that continue button. We're on a roll, and ain't no serpent gonna slow us down. Donuts, donuts, donuts. Who doesn't love a good donut? Plus, who can say no to extra max HP? Bring on the sugar rush and the extra health boost. Oh man, Flame Barrier is a solid pick. It gives me some nice block and punishes those enemies who dare to attack me. Plus, it's only 2 energy. Hey there, Algoria here. We're not looking too shabby with our HP at 85 out of 85, so let's take a chill pill and rest up to heal 30% of our max HP. We'll be back in tip-top shape in no time. This cultist is going down with a big bash and some vulnerable for good measure. Oh man, this card is perfect for setting up big damage. If the enemy is planning to attack, I'll just get stronger and crush them. Plus, it's only one energy, so why not add it to the deck? Hey, we're not looking too shabby with our HP right now, so let's just take a chill pill and rest up to heal 30% of our max HP. Can't go wrong with a little R&R, am I right? Let's grab that treasure. Maybe we'll find something shiny to help us on our journey. Plus, who doesn't love a good treasure hunt? Let's clean up this hand and get some extra defense while we're at it. This is a perfect opportunity to beef up my strength before the enemy strikes. Let's show them who's boss. This slime is about to hit me hard, so I better brace myself with some extra block. Let's give these slimes a shocking surprise with Thunderclap, make them feel a little vulnerable before I go in for the kill. Time to put up my flame barrier and watch the enemy hurt themselves when they try to hit me. Easy peasy. Time to smack that acid slime with a good old strike. Let's show it who's boss. Let's smack that slimy boy with some good old strikes and show it who's boss. Time to give that acid slime a taste of my power. Let's chip away at its health with a solid strike. This acid slime is looking pretty slimy, so I better beef up my defenses with this card. Time to give those slimes a shocking surprise with Thunderclap. Let's make them regret sliming around here. Let's smash that slimy dude with Bash and make it regret sliming around here. Let's smack that acid slime with a strike and take it down. Let's flex our muscles and gain some strength before the acid slime attacks. This card might not seem like much, but trust me, it's all about the long game. Gotta keep that deck running smoothly. Ah, flame barrier is like setting up a fiery shield around me, ready to roast anyone who dares to hit me. Plus, who doesn't love a good counterattack move, right? Let's slap some wounds in my hand and build a big block wall to protect myself. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's get rid of a random card and beef up our defenses with true grit. Let's smack that slimy boy with some good old strikes and show it who's boss. Oh man, Sentinel is a great card for defense and energy gain. It's like getting a bonus for playing it, and it helps me block too. Definitely adding this to my deck. Let's hit up that question mark node. Who knows what kind of cool stuff we might find there? Maybe a new relic or some sweet upgrades. Who needs HP when you can have gold, am I right? Let's gather that gold and live life on the edge. Let's pump up those muscles before the enemy throws a punch. Time to show this slaver who's boss with a good old strike to the face. This slaver is going down fast with this bash card. Let's show them who's boss. This is a great card to play right now because it not only gives me a good amount of block, but also sets me up for future turns with the wounds in my hand. Let's hit them all with Thunderclap and set up for some big damage next turn. Time to show this slaver who's boss with a good old strike card. Time to show this slaver who's boss with a good old strike to the face. This is like putting up a fiery shield, so when they hit me, they'll feel the burn too. Let's throw some grit into the mix and see what gets exhausted. Oh man, Burning Pact is awesome. I get to exhaust a card and draw 2 more cards. More cards means more options, baby. Hey. We're a bit beat up right now, so let's take a chill pill and rest to heal up. We gotta make sure we're in tip-top shape to slay those spires, right? Let's give these gremlins a shocking surprise with Thunderclap, making them more vulnerable to my attacks. Let's bash that sneaky gremlin and apply some vulnerable to deal more damage next turn. Let's smack that mad gremlin with a strike and take it down a notch. Let's get some block and see what card gets exhausted. Maybe it'll be something useless. Let's pump up our muscles with some spot weakness to show that mad gremlin who's boss. Let's put up that flame barrier, so when they try to hit me, they'll get a taste of their own medicine. Let's smack that mad gremlin with a strike card to bring it closer to defeat. Time to toughen up and take those hits like a champ, with some extra block and wounds. Let's show these gremlins who's boss. This little gremlin is on its last legs. Time to give it a final blow with a good old strike. Let's give these gremlins a shocking surprise with Thunderclap. Zap, zap. Let's give this little gremlin a taste of its own medicine with a powerful bash and make it regret messing with us. Let's add some spice to the deck with Wild Strike. It deals good damage, but shuffles a wound into the draw pile. Gotta take some risks for the fun of it. Let's take a break and rest up before facing the next challenge. Gotta make sure we're at our best. Hey there, Algoria here. We're a bit beat up right now, so let's take a chill pill and rest to heal up 30% of our max HP. We'll be back in tip-top shape in no time. Let's smack that slime boss with a bash and make it regret messing with us. Let's smack that slime boss with a strike to show it who's boss. Time to give that slime boss a taste of my power with a good old strike. This is a classic move. Gotta protect myself from that slimy boss's attacks. Let's burn some cards to find the good stuff and hopefully not draw into a handful of strikes again. Let's smash that spike slime with a bash. It's gonna feel the pain and be easier to defeat later on. Let's smack that spike slime with a strike card to show it who's boss. Gotta throw up some defenses to protect myself from those slimy attacks, you know? Safety first. This slimed card is cheap and can help me get rid of one of those annoying status cards in my hand. Plus, I need to make room for better cards. Let's flex a bit and get stronger with spot weakness before the enemy attacks. Gotta show them who's boss. Let's smack that spike slime with a good old strike to get things rolling. This acid slime elf is getting on my nerves with its high HP, so I'm going to smack it with a wild strike and shuffle a wound into my deck for good measure. This thunderclap is going to zap all those slimes and make them more vulnerable to my attacks. Let's show them who's boss. Let's get rid of this slimed card from my hand. It's just taking up space and not doing much else. Let's chat with Neo because who knows, maybe she'll give us some sweet relics or cards. Plus, I'm curious to see what she has to say. Who needs a starting relic when you can get a boss relic instead? Let's live dangerously and see what we can get. Let's start by taking on the monster at node 0. Gotta warm up before the real challenges. This monster is going down with my powerful strikes. Let's smack that jaw worm with a good old strike. Gotta soften it up for the next turn. Let's smack that jaw worm with a strike to show it who's boss. Let's smack that jawworm with a bash and make it regret crossing paths with us. These jawworms are no match for my defensive skills. Time to beef up my block. Hey, look at this card. Whenever I play an attack, I get some extra block. That's like getting a bonus for attacking. Definitely adding this to my deck. This cultist is going down with my powerful strike. Let's show them who's boss. This cultist is going down. Time to show them who's boss with a good old strike. This is a classic move. Gotta protect myself before I wreck myself. Let's smash the cultist with bash. It's like hitting two birds with one stone, but in this case, it's hitting one cultist with one bash. Let's smack that cultist with a good old strike card and chip away at its health. Time to give that cultist a taste of my powerful strikes. Let's show them who's boss. Let's get that rage going and block up while we dish out some damage. Time to give that cultist a taste of my power with a good old strike. Hey, this rage card is pretty cool. Whenever I play an attack, I'll gain some block. It's like getting a bonus for being aggressive. Let's add it to the deck. Let's go for the question mark node. Maybe we'll find something cool like a new relic or event. Let's just keep the party going and hit that connect button. Ain't nobody got time for stopping now. Let's be bold and take the risk. Blood for blood sounds like a fun card to play with. Plus, who doesn't love a little bit of chaos in their deck? Am I right? These slimes ain't got nothing on me. Gotta beef up my defenses with these defend cards. This slime is about to get bashed and vulnerable, making it easier to take down next turn. This slime is going down. Time to show it who's boss with a good old strike to the face. Let's get that rage going. Gotta build up that block for some extra defense. You know? Oh, Sentinel is like having a shield and a battery pack in one card. Gain block, and if it's exhausted, you get energy. Definitely adding this to my deck. Let's go for the question mark node because I'm feeling lucky today. Who knows what kind of treasure or event awaits me there. I'm smashing the fungi beast with bash to make it easier to defeat later. Let's bash and crash! This is a no-brainer. Gotta protect myself from those incoming attacks. Let's get that rage going and stack up some block while we dish out the damage. Time to show this fungi beast who's boss with a good old strike to the face. Time to show this fungi beast who's boss with a good old strike to the face. Time to beef up my defenses and show this fungi beast who's boss. Let's get that rage going and start stacking up that block while dealing damage. It's like getting a 2-for-1 deal. I'm just gonna slap down a defend to protect myself from the fungi beast's next attack. Can't let those spores get to me. I'm gonna play this card because it's the best option. Time to smack that fungi beast with a big hit from my strike card and show it who's boss. Oh, man, this card is perfect for beefing up my strength when the enemy is about to attack. Gotta stay one step ahead of them. Let's pump up those muscles and show this sentry who's boss by getting stronger and hitting harder. Let's smack that monster with a good old strike card and show them who's boss. Time to smack that sentry with a strike card. Gotta start thinning out the enemy ranks. Let's play Sentinel to gain 5 block and potentially 2 energy if it gets exhausted. Need to build up some defense before going on the offensive. These little guys hit hard, so I better brace myself with some defense before they unleash their attacks. I'm just gonna slap down some defense to build up my block and tank those hits like a pro. I'm just gonna slap down this defend card to protect myself a bit, just in case those sentry dudes decide to throw some punches my way. Let's flex those muscles and get stronger while we're at it. Gotta show this sentry who's boss. Let's smash this sentry with a bash and make it regret facing us. This sentry is going down. Time to show them who's boss with a powerful strike. These sentries are hitting hard, so I better beef fences with some block. This little guy's got to go down, so I'm going to hit him with a strike and show him who's boss. These sentries are hitting hard, so I better beef up my defenses with some block. This card will help me block some incoming damage and potentially give me extra energy if it gets exhausted. Let's play it and see what happens. Let's flex our muscles and get some extra block while we're at it. This sentry is going down. Time to show them who's boss with a good old strike to the face. This sentry is tough, but I'm going to keep chipping away at its health with my strikes. Slow and steady wins the race. This strike card is perfect for whittling down the sentry's health, so I'm going to go for it. This sentry is really bugging me with its artifact power, so I'm just gonna smack it with a strike and hope for the best. This sentry is eyeing me up, so I better put up some defenses before it strikes. This card is my secret weapon, boosting my strength when the enemy is about to strike. This is a classic move. Gotta defend myself before going on the offensive. This card will help me build up my block quickly and efficiently, setting me up for a strong defense against the enemy's next attack. This sentry is on its last legs, so let's finish it off with a good old strike. Oh man, Sword Boomerang is like the ultimate RNG card. It's like playing a mini-game within the game. Let's see how many times it hits the same enemy or spreads the damage around. Gotta add some excitement to the deck. Let's grab Hemokinesis. Sure, we lose a bit of HP, but dealing 15 damage for just one cost is a sweet deal. Plus, we can always heal up later, right? Let's grab Searing Blow. It's like a never-ending upgrade party for this card. Plus, dealing 12 damage for 2 energy is pretty sweet. Let's go with Warcry. Drawing a card is always good, and putting a card back on top of our draw pile can set up a nice combo for the next turn. Plus, it's free to play, so why not? Let's smack that mad gremlin with some damage. Gotta take out the threats first. Let's flex on these gremlins and gain some strength for the next turn. Let's smack that shield gremlin with a strike to get rid of it and reduce the number of enemies attacking me next turn. Let's play this card to gain some block and mitigate incoming damage. Let's play Rage to set up for some extra block when I play my attacks. Let's get that Rage going and stack up some block while we're at it. Time to smack that shield gremlin with a strike card and show it who's boss. Time to put up my defenses and show these gremlins that they can't touch me. Time to bring the heat with Searing Blow on that beefy mad gremlin. Let's see if it can handle the heat. Let's shuffle through the deck and see what goodies we can find for the next turn. This fat gremlin is going down with my strike card. Let's go for some chit-chat with Neo. Maybe she'll give us some good luck for the rest of the run, or at least some spicy gossip about the other Spire inhabitants. Enemies in my next 3 combats having 1 HP? That's like playing on easy mode. Let's breeze through these fights and show them who's boss. Let's take on this monster and show them who's boss. I'm feeling pumped up and ready to slay some Spire creatures. Time to say goodbye to the Jawworm with a swift strike card. Adios, little buddy. Let's burn through some cards and draw more. Burning Pact is perfect for cycling through the deck faster. Let's slap on some extra armor to shield myself from that puny cultist's feeble attacks. Let's go with Cleave. It's great for dealing damage to multiple enemies at once, perfect for clearing out those pesky swarms of minions. Let's go for the question mark node because I'm feeling lucky today. Who knows what kind of treasure or event awaits me there. Oh, I am definitely going to pray and remove a card from my deck. Gotta keep it lean and mean for those tough battles ahead. Plus, who doesn't love a good deck cleanse, am I right? Time to clean up this mess with the big swipe of Cleave, taking out both slimes in one go. Let's go for the Pummel. It may cost 1 energy, but it hits 4 times for 2 damage each. That's a lot of damage potential right there. This is going to be a big hit to all enemies. Gotta love that AoE damage. Let's unleash the fury with Pummel and show this looter who's boss with a flurry of punches. I need to beef up my defenses before that sneaky looter hits me with its thievery. Let's smack this looter with a good old strike. Gotta show them who's boss. Let's smack that looter with a bash and make it regret stealing our gold. Rampage is like that one friend who starts off quiet but gets louder and more fun as the night goes on. Plus, who doesn't love seeing damage numbers go up and up? Let's go with Rampage. Let's take on the elite. I'm feeling pumped up and ready to show them who's boss. Let's smack that sentry with a bash and make it regret messing with us. Let's smack that sentry with a strike. Gotta soften them up for the knockout blow. Let's smack that sentry with a good old strike to show it who's boss. These sentries are hitting hard, so I better brace myself with some defense before they unleash their attacks. Let's sweep the board with Cleave and show these monsters who's boss. This is a great opportunity to clear out one of these monsters with low health, so let's go for it. Let's smash the enemy with this Rampage card. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and stronger with each hit. Let's just smack that little guy with a strike and move on to the next one. Time to smack that sentry with a good old strike. Let's chip away at their health. I'm gonna slap down a defend card to shield myself from those pesky monsters' attacks. Can't let them ruin my day. Let's smash this sentry with a bash. It's gonna feel the pain and be easier to defeat after being vulnerable. Let's smack that monster with the lower HP with a good old strike. Gotta take them down fast. This is going to be a big hit on all enemies. Gotta love that AoE damage. This sentry is tough, but a good old strike should soften it up a bit. This Rampage card is like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and bigger with each hit. Let's smash that sentry with it. Let's spice things up with a random attack card for free. Who knows what we'll get? Could be a game changer. Let's take on the monster node and show them who's boss. Plus, I could use some more gold and maybe a new card or relic. Let's bash that slimy enemy and make it regret facing me. Let's give this slime a pummeling with some rapid-fire punches. It's like a boxing match, but with slimes. Let's smash that slimy dude with Rampage and show it who's boss. Let's smack that slimy boy with a strike card and show it who's boss. Let's give that acid slime a taste of its own medicine with a bash and show it who's boss. Let's smack that slimy dude with a strike card and show him who's boss. I'm going to slap down a defend card to shield myself from the acid slime's incoming attack. Can't let that slime get the best of me. Let's smack that slimy boy with a good old strike card and show it who's boss. Oh man, drawing 3 cards for free? That's like opening a bunch of presents on Christmas morning. Gotta take this one for sure. Hey, we're kinda low on health right now, so let's take a quick nap and heal up. Can't slay the spire if we're slaying ourselves, am I right? Let's go big and beefy with demon form. Gain 2 strength at the start of each turn. Time to flex on those enemies. Let's go with Intimidate Plus. Applying 2 weak to all enemies can really help us mitigate incoming damage. Plus, it's a free card to play since it exhausts itself after use. Time to make our enemies feel a little less confident in their attacks. Let's take a rest and chill for a bit. Gotta make sure I'm ready for the next challenge. Hey there, you're a bit beat up right now, so why not take a breather and rest? You'll heal 30% of your max HP and be ready to tackle whatever comes your way next. Plus, who doesn't love a good power nap, am I right? Let's spice things up with a random attack and see what we get. Who knows? It might just be the perfect card for this situation. Let's smack that first louse for 6 damage and start chipping away at its health. This is going to be a reckless move, but I'm feeling lucky and want to take down that louse with a bang. Alright, let's slap down this defend card to beef up my defenses and show those louses who's boss. Let's throw some shade at these louses and make them hit like wet noodles with some weakness. This louse is on its last legs, so I'm gonna finish it off with a good old strike. This little guy needs a good smack to take him out, so I'm gonna hit him with a strike and send him packing. Let's sweep these little critters away with a big cleave attack. Let's smash that bug with a bash. More damage and vulnerable means more pain for the enemy. Time to show these monsters who's boss with a big cleave attack. Let's go. Oh man, Reaper is a lifesaver. It deals damage to all enemies and heals you for the unblocked damage. Plus, it exhausts so you can use it strategically. Definitely adding this to my deck. Hey, we're below half health, so let's take a chill pill and rest up to heal 30% of our max HP. Can't be too reckless now, right? Time to show these enemies who's boss and get some sweet healing while at it. Time to ramp up the damage and take out that slimy foe with a big hit. Let's make these enemies feel like they're trying to lift weights with spaghetti arms. Let's smack that spike slime and start chipping away at its health. This slime is no match for my mighty strikes. Let's take it down quickly and move on to the next enemy. Drawing cards is always a good idea. More options, more fun. Let's smack that slimy spike slime with a strike to get rid of it quickly and move on to the next enemy. Let's smack that cultist with a good old strike. Gotta show it who's boss. Let's go for the kill with Rampage. Gotta take down that cultist before it gets too strong. Let's spice things up with a random attack card and see what chaos we can unleash on this cultist. Time to bring the heat with Searing Blow and show that cultist who's boss. Alright, Warcry Plus is a solid choice here. Drawing 2 cards and putting one back on top of the draw pile can set up some nice combos for later. Let's grab this one. Oh man, we're kind of beat up right now. Let's take a chill pill and rest to heal up 30% of our max HP. We gotta make sure we're in tip-top shape for the battles ahead. Oh man, doubling my block with Entrench sounds like a solid defensive move, Plus, it's only 2 energy, so I'm definitely picking this up to beef up my defense game. Time to unleash some AoE damage and hit all these enemies with a big cleave. Let's see those health bars drop. Gotta beef up my defenses before Hexaghost hits me with that fiery attack. Time to hunker down and brace for impact. This card is going to help me dig deeper into my deck and set up for some big plays later on. Let's see what we draw. Let's spice things up with a random attack and see what we get. This pummel card is like a little flurry of punches, and I'm going to unleash it on that fiery Hexaghost to show it who's boss. This fiery ghost is going down with a good old punch to the face. These defenses are like my shield against the fiery wrath of the Hexaghost. Gotta stay protected. Time to show these monsters who's boss and get some sweet healing in the process. Let's smack that fiery ghost with Rampage and watch its health melt away. Let's smack that Hexaghost with a strike. Gotta chip away at that health. Let's sweep the board with a big cleave attack and show that Hexaghost who's boss. This is going to be a satisfying play. Watching those 2 damage hits stack up on the Hexaghost. Time to give that fiery ghost a taste of my strength with a good old punch. This fiery ghost is going down with a bang. Time to show them who's boss with a solid hit. Let's play this card to gain some block and protect ourselves from the incoming damage. Time to show off my AoE skills and hit all these enemies with a big cleave attack. Let's see those health bars drop. Let's smack this fiery ghost with some good old strikes and show it who's boss. Let's give this fiery ghost a good bashing and make it regret messing with us. Let's dig deeper into the deck and see what goodies we can find. Time to go on a card drawing adventure. Let's smack that hexaghost with some damage. Oh man, this card is a risky move, but totally worth it. Losing 6 HP for 2 energy and drawing 5 cards? Sign me up for some chaos. Sozu sounds cool. Gaining 1 energy each turn is awesome. Who needs potions anyway? Let's go with Sozu and power through without those potions. Let's keep the monster party going. More monsters, more fun, right? Plus, I could use the extra gold and maybe some cool loot. I'm just gonna throw up a quick shield to block that Chosen's attack. Can't have them ruining my day. Let's spice things up with a random attack. Who knows, maybe it'll be something super powerful. Time to smack that Chosen with a good old strike. Let's show it who's boss. Healing time. Let's smack all these enemies and get some health back while we're at it. This is going to be like a little dance. Tap, 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 and watch that health bar go down. This Chosen is really asking for it, so I'm going to hit it with a good old strike to show it who's boss. Let's smack this Chosen with a rampage and watch it get stronger each time. This is like peeking at my Christmas presents early. Gotta see what goodies I get. Let's throw some shade at these enemies with Intimidate Plus and make them hit like wet noodles. I'm just gonna slap down these defends to make sure that Chosen's attack doesn't hurt me too much. Can't let him ruin my day. This card is going to give me the boost I need to crush this fight, so let's go for it. This is going to be epic. I'm going to smack that Chosen with an uppercut, weaken it, and make it vulnerable for some serious damage. This Chosen is really getting on my nerves. Time to show them who's boss with a good old strike. Oh man, Second Wind Plus is a great card for clearing out all those pesky non-attack cards in your hand and gaining a bunch of block. Plus, it only costs 1 energy. Let's grab this one and show those enemies who's boss. This is going to be a sweet heal while damaging the enemy at the same time. Let's get that health back up. Let's show this shelled parasite who's boss with a flurry of punches. Time to break through that armor and deal some damage. Time to dig for some better options. Gotta find that big damage dealer. Let's make these enemies feel a little less confident with some weakness. It's like giving them a gentle reminder that they're not as tough as they think they are. Let's smack that shelled parasite with carnage and show it who's boss. Let's hit the shelled parasite with some rampage damage. Time to take a hit for the team and draw some cards. Let's see what goodies we get. Let's give this parasite a good old bash and make it regret messing with us. Let's clear out those non-attack cards and gain some block. Gotta protect myself while dishing out damage. This big bad bug needs a little tickle to soften it up for the next round. Time to smack that shelled parasite with a strike card. Let's show it who's boss with some good old damage. This card is going to hit all enemies at once so I can take down that pesky shelled parasite faster. time to put up my shield and block some hits. Can't let those monsters ruin my fabulous hair. Let's smack that shelled parasite with a strike card and show it who's boss. This monster is going down. Time to bash it up and show it who's boss. Let's clean up my hand and get some extra defense with Second Wind Plus. Time to clear the clutter and bulk up. Oh man, this card is awesome. It gives me extra strength when the enemy is about to attack. Gotta beef up my attacks. Let's clean up this hand and gain some block while we're at it. Time to show this snake plant who's boss. Let's smack this plant around a bit with some rapid punches. Time to flex my muscles and get stronger. Let's see if this plant has what it takes to make me break a sweat. Let's sweep the board with some cleave action and show that snake plant who's boss. This snake plant is about to feel the wrath of my Rampage card. Let's see how it likes getting hit over and over. Time to power up and show this snake plant who's boss with some extra strength. Time to smack that snake plant with a good old strike card and show it who's boss. Let's smack that snake plant with a Rampage. It's gonna hit harder each time I use it. Oh man, doubling my block for just one energy? That's like putting on 2 layers of armor. Definitely picking this one to beef up my defense. Let's go for the question mark node, because I'm feeling lucky today. Maybe I'll get a cool relic or event. Oh, heck yeah. I'm all about those apparitions. Who needs max HP when you can have ghostly friends to help you out? Let's accept and embrace the spooky power. Time to unleash the Reaper and show these enemies who's boss. Plus, I could really use the healing right now. Let's beef up our defenses with this bad boy and make those monsters regret trying to hurt us. I'm gonna play this card because it's the best option. Let's unleash a flurry of punches on that Centurion and show it who's boss. Let's smack that Mystic with a strike and take it down. Let's sweep these enemies off the board with a big cleave attack. Time to show them who's boss. Let's pop this Apparition Plus and make ourselves a little ghostly to dodge some damage. Can't touch this. Let's smash that Centurion with Rampage. It's gonna be a satisfying hit. Let's spice things up with a random free attack card. Who doesn't love free stuff? Let's smack that Mystic with a headbutt and bring back a powerful card for the next turn. Let's smack that Centurion with a good old strike to speed things up. Time to give that Centurion a taste of my sword. Let's show him who's boss with a good old strike. Time to ghost through this fight with some intangible. Ain't nobody touching me now. Time to go ghost mode and take minimal damage this turn. Can't touch this. Let's take a gamble with this offering plus and hope for some good draws to turn the tide in our favor. Let's make these enemies feel a little less confident in their attacks, shall we? Let's clean up this hand real quick and get some extra block to prepare for the next turn. Time to flex those muscles. Let's smack that centurion with a rampage. It's like hitting a pinata, but instead of candy, we get closer to victory. This centurion is going down. Time to show him who's boss with a good old strike. Time to smack that mystic with a good old strike card and show it who's boss. This mystic is going down in a blaze of glory with a big ol' cleave to the face. Let's beef up before the mystic throws its punches. This mystic is about to hit me hard, so I better put up some defenses to survive the next attack. Let's give that mystic a good old bash. It's time to show them who's boss and make them regret crossing paths with me. This mystic is going down. Let's hit him with a good old strike. Oh man, fire breathing is like having a mini AoE attack every time you draw a status or curse card. It's like setting your enemies on fire just by drawing a bad card. Gotta take this for some extra damage potential. Oh man, we're kind of beat up right now. Let's take a nap and heal 30% of our max HP. We'll be back in tip-top shape in no time. Oh man, sacrifice sounds like a tough choice, but gaining 5 max HP is totally worth losing 11 HP. I'll take that deal any day. Let's beef up our health pool. Let's hit up that question mark node. Who knows what kind of cool stuff we'll find there? Maybe a new relic or event to spice things up. Let's go for the gold. Who needs to rob when you can just buy relics with shiny gold coins? Plus, I don't want to deal with any curses right now. Gold is the way to go. Let's take on the monster first. Gotta warm up before facing the elite. Let's set these monsters on fire with fire breathing. It's like a spicy surprise for them. Let's go for the big hits and take down that round boy with some flashy moves. Let's smack that sentry with a strike to bring it closer to defeat. Let's spice things up with a random attack. Who knows what we'll get? I'm gonna flex my muscles and show this spheric guardian who's boss by gaining some extra strength before it tries to hit me. Let's bash that spheric guardian and apply some vulnerable to make it easier to take down. Time to lose a bit of HP for that sweet energy boost in card draw. Let's hope for some good cards to finish off these enemies. Let's go for some chit-chat with Neo. Maybe she'll give us some good luck for the rest of the run, or at least some juicy gossip about the other spire.